What's up, YouTube? It's Kekoa back here. And today I want to talk about how to get strangers on the internet, people who don't even know you, who've barely, maybe been following you for a few days, maybe just found out about you, how to get these strangers to wire you money, right? After just taking a simple 45-minute phone call. Now, I've been kind of exploring over the past few days, with our company, Modern SDR. I've been actually taking a few sales calls. And the whole point of this, right, is to put together amazing trainings for our team, right? We have, I think, 7 reps now on our team. And I'm helping put together a few more, trainings to help them improve and ultimately help our students improve, the 1,500 plus students that we have inside Modern SDR, right? To actually make more money and, improve their earning abilities. Now, what does making money really come down to when you're selling things on the internet, right? Well, there's only 3 beliefs that a prospect, right, someone that you're talking to over the phone or on Zoom needs to have in order to want to buy from you, right? And we might have a few different light changes here. I'm not sure how good this is going to look, but there's only 3 things that a prospect needs to believe in order to purchase a product or service from you. And it doesn't matter the cost, truly. Sure, if it's a $7 product, they might be a little bit quicker to make a decision compared to something that's $10,000. But the principles remain the same. And from what you'll start to see with a lot of my content is that everything comes down to principles. Why do people make decisions, right? Well, it really comes down to these 3 things. So the first is, does that person you're talking to, believe in you, right? Do they believe that you are going to be able to take them from where they are now, their current situation, to where they want to be, their desired situation? Do they believe that you, right, will allow them to build that bridge to take them from their current state to their desired state, whether that's making more money, whether that's having better relationships, right? It doesn't really matter. So that's step number 1. Does that prospect believe in you? And when I'm hopping on a call, right, obviously it's a bit different, having such a large social media following, right? But let's say that you're in my shoes. When someone's hopping on the phone with you, right, and you're actually helping them sell a product online, right, using the skill set of sales and remote triaging, do they trust you? Do they believe that you are the expert that's going to take them from their current state to their desired state? One of my mentors from a while back, his name was Abdul, right? Abdul's awesome. I've known him for probably just about a year now. He got introduced through a few other business partners. And Abdul actually ran a 250-person sales floor at AT&T, right? 250 people actually worked with him. And the biggest thing that Abdul taught me was, in sales, you are essentially a suicide negotiator, right? A prospect is someone that's standing on the edge of a bridge, right? They're looking down to their death. They're about to jump off. They're about to commit suicide, right? And your goal as that suicide negotiator is to talk them through that process and get them to realize, get them to understand that they should not make that decision to jump. They deserve to live, right? And on a sales call, essentially, right, myself as well as yourself, if you're in sales or you're starting up in this, online space, your goal on any sales call is to get the prospect to understand they cannot jump. They deserve to live, right? And if they leave that sales call without buying anything, you just let them fall, right? You did not do your duty as a salesperson to enroll that prospect and get them the results that they deserve, right? And that's why on these calls that I take, that I've taken over this past week or so, is I am so on the people that I'm talking with, right, to hold them accountable to what they just told me that they want. If someone's telling me that they're stuck in a 9-to-5 job that they hate, right, if they're stuck and they can never get to where they want to be, right, they have to make more money to either pay rent, or they have to make more money because they want to travel, they want to pay for the wedding that's coming up, right, with their spouse. It is my duty to enroll them, teach them the skill set of sales, right? Because if I don't, how in the world are they going to get out of that situation? They won't, right? and I'm doing them a disservice. And that's the mindset shift you have to take if you really want to have success in anything. You have to do whatever it takes to help that person and get them to where they want to be. Now, what is step number 2? Step number 2 is that prospect must believe that the vehicle, right? The vehicle that you're showing them more about is that vehicle to get them the results that they want, right? For us, we teach people how to make more money with remote triaging and online sales, right? We're teaching people how to sell over the phone, in the DMs, on Zoom, right? And people must believe that once they trust me, do they believe that sales is going to be that vehicle, right, to get them the results that they want? Do they believe that sales is the number one skill to learn, which I 100% believe it is, right? Do they believe that it's the skill that's going to take them out of where they are now to where they want to be, right? So that's the second belief. Now, if a prospect believes those two things, there's only one other thing they have to believe in order to actually make a decision, right? And what is that? Well, it comes down to self-belief, right? A prospect might believe in you, they might believe in the process, but if they don't believe in themselves, that they can hold themselves accountable and ultimately get the results that they're essentially paying for, right? They're paying you for your service, they're paying you for your guidance, right? But also they need to believe that they're going to be able to do it themselves. So if you can't get them to jump over that hurdle, they are not going to make a decision. And essentially, you as a salesperson are not doing your job. You're doing that prospect a huge disservice. So if someone has those 3 things, that is essentially all they need to buy. If a prospect has those 3 things, that is essentially all they need to make a decision. And if you can do that here, right, hold a prospect to those 3 things, hold them accountable to that, you will have success with sales and you will make a ton of money here in 2024. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And without further ado, this is Ben Kekoa. If you want to book a call to learn more about what it looks like actually learning the skill set of sales, remote triaging, then just book a call to either speak with myself or my team down below. We also have a free community, or it might be $1 right now. I'm not sure when this video goes live, what it will be, but we also have either a $1 community or a free community down in the description down below. So without further ado, my name is Kekoa, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.